Yo, yo, yo. What up, what up, what up? So you guys are actually lucky today. We're actually, this is my second video today, right? So salute, salute, salute. We back at it. If you guys haven't already checked out my most recent video, it's definitely very entertaining. Just add some additional insight and perspective to some of the things that go on in professional sports, as well as just the control that the elites and the people that are, moving the pieces behind the scenes, how much control they actually have, right? Where they can, put themselves in a position to control your mind, control the actions that you do, um, all in an attempt to just put you in a worse position, steal your wealth financially, and just really destroy you on an energy level, right? So, but what we're doing with this video, we're going to talk about today's um, flawless synchronicity that we were able to to see, predict, and obviously, thankfully, be in an amazing position to have another perfect day, another flawless Gematria example, right? Further evidence to promote, but also solidify and support the things that we've been saying going on over a year now on YouTube, but going on 3 years behind the scenes with my platform, right? Bringing you more examples on the most consistent basis across the board of how professional sports continues to be rigged by this numerical code. And today is no exception. Thankfully, I'm in a position because of the hard work that I put in to bring you guys more and more of these videos where I'm highlighting specific things that we were able to pay attention to before the game and take advantage of another scripted professional sports league game today. And it was actually one of them the earliest games on the slate today. So once again, as we always love to do on the weekends, is if we can put ourselves in a position earlier in the day to take advantage, get in the profit category, build the bankroll, and take the rest of the day off, right? Take some time, enjoy it with your family, kick your feet up because you're in the driver's seat, count your money, go to the bank, make a deposit, whatever it is you decide to do, but you're in control of your own destiny, right? And today was no different. So we got up really early, got the game out, got the pick out a couple hours before start time, as well as some additional observations, as well as I was able to take some appointments for some consultations about the schedule of sports and the slate that we had today. So yeah, man, it was just an overall an amazingly profitable day. We also learned a lot, and we're happy to close out this week, another profitable week. And April just continues to be one of the most profitable months that we've had. Not the most profitable month, but definitely another profitable month. For 2022, right? 2022 continues to bring us a lot of great fortune. We're continuing this miraculous streak that we're on, and we'll get into it. But first, what I want to do was say I want to big ups to the community on another perfect, flawless day, another perfect script, focusing on Major League Baseball, which has been very good to us so far early on in the season. Our MLB good fortune continues and lives on. It's really remarkable the streak that we've been able to put together over these first 4 months of the 2022. Really high win rate, great return on your investment, great profit we've been generating, as well as super solid decodes, great content that we've been publishing. And not only has it been seen in the win category and the profit category, but I've also personally seen the development of key members in my community, as well as new members in my community too, learning on a daily basis, adding more perspective and insight, and generating more communication between members. I've also seen that grow as well, and that's been really inspiring and made me very excited about the future, right? That's always what I wanted, that type of community, really people tapping in with each other, communicating on an intellectual level about something that's not so basic. In some cases can be very complex, but still making it very simple for people to share ideas and go back and forth, right? While still remaining respectful, which is really what I wanted when I started building this community out 3 years ago. So big ups to the community. Pat myself on the back for another amazing day. Uh, and again, the stuff that we're doing is it's really unbelievable, but it's also never been done in the sports handicapping community, right? So not only have I done it with the work, but I've brought my entire community along for the ride as well. Been able to take advantage, change their lives, operate a different way, move on a different energy, a positive energy, a productive energy, which is totally opposite from what the government and the elites want, right? They want you to move. They want you to have a stressful life, a negative life, right? A negative energy, a low vibration. And what we did was we turned that around, right? We threw it right back in their face, and we're actually changing people's lives and impacting people on a very uh, individual but direct basis. And that continues to be inspiring as well. But again, the streak that we're doing, the wins that we're having, um, no high money lines, right? We have a discipline and a strategy that we've remained true since day one. We haven't deviated from that path, and today was no different. Zero high money lines, several underdogs, great percentage of underdogs, and you know, which has led to multiple multiple streaks, right? And an insanely profitable ROI on the picks that we have made because of the strategies and the disciplines that I have in place. And again, you don't have to take my word for it. We've got all you have to do is go over to my YouTube, go over to my Instagram. You see constant feedback from my community members, direct testimonies about how we're 100% legit. There's no reason to deceive, inflate, or falsify anything that we're doing. And again, the streaks that we've been able to put together, as well as the win rate. The amazing thing about that, and something that goes well under the radar, is that doesn't even include the countless in-game opportunities that we've had to come back in and take advantage of these lucrative plus money ROIs instances, right? I'm not even counting those in our win streaks, in our overall win rate. Those are just additional things, as well as the the observations that I make on a daily basis, right? I provide additional content outside of my pick, because I understand that sometimes people are looking for, possibly a little bit more. So I've added a section, and I've been doing this since I started. And also, we've seen other members of the community trying to actually take this idea and run with it as well. But I started this, about 3 years ago. So this is not something new. But again, the observations that I include when we win those games, right? I don't even include that in my win streak and in my overall win percentage. Those are just additional things that have never ever been included. So that's what makes some of the things we do even that much more insane. And again, the community as a whole, I'm super proud of, because of the genuine support that I've received, but as well as them understanding, certain why I do certain things, and then the support for continuing to be there. It's very humbling as well. So thank you very much. But yeah, let's get into the game, because I know you guys are here for the game. So let's talk about it, right? I want to share this screen real quick. Give me 1 second so we can share the screen. Hold on. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Tyson. Thank you for that kind word. And we don't throw that word around lightly either. I put a lot of work in to be able to get comments like that. Okay, so look. So right now, right? Obviously, congratulations and salute to everybody that decided to take my pick for today of the San Francisco Giants to defeat the Washington Nationals. Now, this pick was out hours and hours before the game, so we were able to take advantage of still a price that was within our threshold, right? But it was right there on the doorstep, minus 165 for the San Francisco Giants to defeat the Washington Nationals, right? But the riddle was really, really good. So we loved the riddle. We loved the price. You know, we would have loved it to be a little bit lower, but you know, obviously it was still on the doorstep of what we like to attack responsibly. So I felt very, very confident about recommending it. And as you guys can see, the San Francisco Giants, they took care of business, defeating the Washington Nationals 5-2, right? So just speaking of, let me see if we could just speak about the game. Yeah. So we'll just speak about the game right now and highlight it. Hold on one second. Okay. So the San Francisco Giants with the win today, right? Which is what we and we're gonna speak about a synchronicity that actually happened in game, right? That made it even that much more obvious what was gonna happen. And again, I jumped back in there once this happened, because it was very, very obvious, you know, what was in play. So what we loved about this game, for those of you not familiar, we use Gematria to show you guys how these games are exactly scripted. And for those of you not familiar, Gematria is it's a numerical code synchronized with the English alphabet and language. For those of you not aware, this is a Gematria calculator. This is what we use to show you guys how these games are 100% scripted, right? So let's go to the game if we can. So the San Francisco Giants with the win today became 10-5 on the season, right? And we actually highlighted this game 2 games ago, two games ago, just pointing out that this could possibly happen against the Washington Nationals, right? So we were kind of waiting for this game. But yeah, it became 10-5 on the season, like the number 105, right? And obviously that's a number that connects directly with the Nationals. Nationals equaling 105 in the English ordinal, which is why we love the San Francisco Giants to become 10-5 against the Nationals, because Nationals equals 105, right? But to take it a step further, and I'll just highlight it, the start time of this game, Washington is in the Eastern time zone. So this game started at 1:05 p.m., right? Like how San Francisco with the win can become 10-5 on the season, because Nationals equals 105, and it started at 1:05 in the afternoon, right? But we're constantly speaking. Well, let's remain on that 15, because when I talk about it, I want to highlight one specific number, sometimes deviate to another connection. But so speaking about the 105, right? In numerology, zero has no value. So 105 can be looked upon as the number 15 as well. But before we get to 15, for those of you not familiar with what today is actually St. George's Day, right? It's a holiday mostly celebrated in the UK, but obviously you guys are aware of the connection between the UK and the US, right? We never actually became free from the UK. So this is actually April 23rd is St. George's Day, right? So look at this. So we have the 105 connection, then type the name in George, right? George equals 105. And obviously on St. George's Day, they pay homage to it's called the Feast of St. George, right? They pay homage to St. George. So George equaling 105 as well in reverse ordinal, right? How symbolic is that? 105. Just speaking about the 105. Okay. But now connecting the 105 to 15, right? So obviously in numerology, 0 has no value. 105 could be looked upon as the number 15. And obviously today with San Fran becoming 10-5, 10 plus 5 is what? 15. It was their 15th game of the season, which is why another reason why we love them to go 10-5 on the season in their 15th game. Now 105, we're always speaking about numbers and their relationship to other numbers. So 105 is actually the 14th triangular number, right? And look, Washington equals 140 in reverse ordinal. In numerology, 0 has no value, so 140 can be looked upon as the number 14, which is why we loved the 105 and 14 connection that could possibly happen today, right? With the San Francisco Giants going against the 105 team. And then just breaking it down even a step further, you guys can see The San Francisco Giants won with 5 runs, right? Now look at this. Washington equals 50 in reverse full reduction. And again, in numerology, 0 has no value. 50 can be a 5. So they won with 5 runs. And then there's a direct connection between 15 and 5 because 15 is the 5th triangular number. So again, we're speaking about one number mainly, which is the number 105, and just its connection and its synchronicity to other numbers, and then further just breaking down that number, right? So really we're speaking about one number, but it just has further connections. And we're showing you guys how, when we're just focusing and highlighting on one number, there could be, just a bigger riddle at play. And this was the number we spoke about and highlighted before this game, and we just loved how it played out with this end result, right? Because the numbers we're speaking about they play directly in the game, and obviously, someone can have possibly made a lucrative return today on betting the San Francisco Giants to score 5 runs, right? Just off of that, because of the connections that we see. Very, very important, man. So, congratulations and salute to the entire community on taking advantage of another scripted sports game. Another, great price, well within our range of responsibly attacking. Again, and also, obviously, I would have loved if there was an in-game opportunity of when San Francisco was actually trailing, but they controlled the game from the beginning to start, so a live opportunity did not present itself. But again, it was a solid riddle, it was a great decode, and it was still a price that we could jump on and take advantage of. It was right on that threshold of games that that fall within our range. Just based on the strategy and the disciplines that I've been promoting, right? So we stay true to that, stay true to to Gematria, stay true to the work and the decodes and the consistency that I've been doing, on a very, very large scale and a huge, huge sample size. And obviously we prove once again that Gematria is the greatest tool when used correctly in predicting these scripted sports and these predetermined outcomes. So, just another game, another notch on the belt. We're still streaking. The good fortune of the MLB season has continued, and just our great fortune of 2022, and at 2021 and 2020 as well. Just building off of each year prior, building off of each month prior, and continuing to work hard and let the work speak for itself, which is something I believe in too. That's also something that I promote and have put out there for a really, really long time. So on that note, obviously, hopefully you guys were able to take advantage of this. If you guys are not a member already of the community and you do want to join an insane community that's growing on a daily basis, the link is in the description of this video as well as every other video. And again, if you're not already following me on Instagram, get on over. The link from my Instagram is in this video as well. Get on over there, get approved, request that follow. That way I can approve you, and let's get those numbers up as well, because we're trying to get that up to about, obviously 1K. It's embarrassing at this point that I don't have 1K followers on Instagram, and it's really beyond me why we don't have at least 10 to 20K subscribers on this channel. So help me get the word out. Once the video goes up, share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend, come back, leave some positive feedback, some legit feedback. So that way, people know and believe in the work. And that's what it's all about. Not just me speaking out and promoting it, but you guys supporting me and getting behind some of the things that I'm showing people, right? Showing that people are actually taking advantage of it. That's the key component of it. So, yeah, hold on one second, guys. Thank you very much, though. Thank you. Okay, that's all I needed. So let's tap in with the chat real quick and see what everybody's saying. Thank you guys for stopping in. Matt, thanks, Vic. Awesome day. Salute to you, Matt. Thank you. 3 days are pretty satisfied with the results so far. All right, D Berry. I don't know how you could be even more even more satisfied, But okay, no problem. Joe D said, been a member with Zach on Patreon for years. You legit, brother. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Daria, thank you for stopping in. Another great call, Victor. Yes, salute to you. Appreciate you for stopping on over. This Futures is the best. You won't regret joining. Thank you, man. I really, really appreciate your continued support. Salute, salute, salute. All right. So on that note, yeah, man, we're gonna get up out of here. But as I said, as I love to say on this channel, Gematria at its finest, easy as 1, 2, 3. Get on over to the Instagram, and if you're not already a member on this platform, just remember YouTube has now created a join button on all content creators channels. So if you want to more directly support your content creator, go on over to my YouTube channel, click the join button. For a very, very reasonable price, you can support your content creator directly. And definitely remember to turn your notification bell on when it comes to this channel, because the work needs to get out there. You people need to be notified when I'm going live. I like the interaction between myself and the community, and I'm looking to grow that as well on a daily basis. So definitely remember to click that like button. It's very, very important. And as I always say, remember to support those who genuinely support you, but be very cautious of the people that you do choose to support. And again, in closing, what I want to say is, I find it very, very funny. One of the funniest things that I've seen in this community is people saying, like, here's the thing. The funniest things that I see and I hear are when sports handicappers or quote unquote decoders, right? Uh, when they say and when they blame their losses on the fact that the elite or the Jesuits or Vegas or somebody is aware of them and their platform, right? So basically what they're implying is that because of the work that they're doing or the work that they're putting out, that Vegas is actually changing the result of these games based on the predictions that they're giving out, right? So I find that very comical. It's actually insulting to the people, to that individual's followers or whatever the case may be. But it's actually insulting to anybody with any level of intelligence to think that a person with 100 followers or 150 followers is actually threatening Vegas or threatening the Jesuits or threatening the overall agenda is a joke. There's no reason, there's no way that a person with that small of a following is dictating to the people who control this world, oh, we need to change the result of this game because a Gematria decoder gave out this game today who has 150 followers. Like, that's a joke, man. That's really, really a joke. And for the people that take that and actually believe that bullshit, it's really it's disrespectful to you. But okay, I hope it's a joke. I hope when I see that and I hear those things, it's really, really a joke. But yeah, man, I find that really, really funny. People need to learn to take their L's, right, and stop trying to be creative and deceitful and actually trying to disguise the fact that you actually lost the game. There's no way in which that somebody with that small of a following is impacting these games and getting people to change the result. That, like, cut it out. Cut it out, please. So to take accountability for what you're doing, take responsibility for what's going on, and stop trying to chalk it up to the FBI or the CIA that they're changing the results of these games because you gave out a pick. Like, that's a joke, man. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. It's really, really laughable to really think that people think that that's actually going on. No. All right. So yeah. On that note, I want to remind people that it is still blocking season, right? We're blocking people and getting these trolls out of here, getting these clowns out of here, getting these bozos out of here, these degenerates. We're working very, very hard behind the scenes and on a daily basis to get all people, all trolls, all degenerates, all clowns, get them up out of here. Also, the people that are stealing the work, the people that are plagiarizing my content, the people that are, actually thieving, my picks and stuff like that. We're getting them out of here as well. So yeah, it's blocking season all year long. And the funniest thing is once you once I take it to the next level and I block people, I find it very, very hilarious how they come on over to my platform and they try to spam my comment section with slander and disrespect just because we got them up out of there. Listen, and that's the funny thing too. If you're not a supporter of my work and you have negative things to say, why does it hurt you so much that I blocked you? You should be happy that you got blocked, right? No, but the reason that they're so emotional about being blocked is because now they know they're no longer a member of a great community. They're no longer going to receive great picks, right? And they're actually pissed off and emotional about that. So that's why they run the YouTube, they run the other platforms and try to speak bad on my name, and and try to slander me. And they actually turn into full-grown 24/7 haters, right? But guys, just think about it. Connect one dot to the next dot. The reason that's going on, even on a small scale, is because we're continuing to block and get the trolls up out of here. So yeah, man. On that note, I'm gonna go and enjoy the rest of my weekend. Um, After a very, very profitable day. It's midday right now on the East Coast, and our day's already finished. We locked up the profit, locked up the wins. Actually gonna make a run to the bank right now, and then hopefully the rest of my community is doing the same. So yeah, man, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys next video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and get those likes up. And once again, once the video goes up, come back and leave some positive feedback or some additional perspective. All positivity is welcome. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys next time. For those of you not aware, my name is Victor, aka Victorious, as some people call me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Salute.